In this video, I want to show you something that's fascinating, hiding in plain sight. My goal is for you to never look at these lane markings the same way ever again. Hey, it's John, the happy urbanist, here for Strong Towns. Let's talk about CPMs. Before we get to that, you need to know that more than half of all road fatalities are a result of lane departures. People leaving their intended space to face oncoming traffic or just go off the road. As a result, we've built all sorts of safety infrastructure to protect people when they make these types of mistakes. But what you might not notice is that this intentionality goes down to how we design stripes. Which brings me to today's topic, contrast pavement markers, or CPMs. You may have noticed that sometimes the white stripes that separate lanes are actually both white and black. And that's because depending on the time of day or the weather, it might be harder to spot that white line. So in an effort to decrease lane departures, engineers decided to add contrast. It comes in two varieties. The first is border contrast, and it's similar to that text that's like white with a black border around it. You know, the ones you use on videos because it can be seen on both light and dark screens. That's where they take the white stripe and add a black border on both sides. And then there's the lead lag contrast. That's the one we're talking about today. It's where you add an additional dark stripe beyond the white stripe, so regardless of the conditions, you can see the full stripe. Some estimates have shown that this contrast pavement marking can decrease lane departures by 5 to 10%. It makes me want to ask a bigger question. We put up guardrails, crash cushions, and even buy tens of thousands of acres of land to place on the side of the roads to give cars a safe place to crash. But very rarely do we put the same intention when it comes to protecting people outside of cars. Now, this is all well and good on highways and interstates where pedestrians and cyclists aren't present. But when you look at miles traveled, people walking are twice as likely to die in a crash, and cyclist fatalities have gone up by 40% since 2010, which has led to this question. What would it look like if we put as much intentionality and design to protect people outside of vehicles as we do to protect the people within them? Now, throughout the country, people are doing this. With small budgets and community-led movements, people are showing there's inexpensive ways to make a difference. This change is both bottom-up at the moment and limited in scope, but it's proving two things, both that design matters and we can protect those we prioritize.